Good morning students, class 7, chapter number 10, triangle and its properties, exercise 10.4. In the previous video, we have completed exercise 10.4 up to question number 4, in which we use Pythagoras theorem to find out unknown side. Now we start question number 5. In the question number 5, a room is 8 meter long, यानी कि एक कमरा जिसकी लंबाई 8 मीटर है. तो we just draw a rectangle which represent floor of the room. Its length is 8 meter and we name it A, B, C, D. आगे गिवन है a rod of length 10 meter. एक rod है whose length is given. Length of rod is equal to 10 meter. Has been hardly fitted into the room. यानी कि उस रॉड को उस रूम में बड़ी मुश्किल से फिट किया गया है. ऑन इट्स फ्लोर मतलब फर्श पर, फ्रॉम इट्स वन कॉर्नर टू द अपोजिट कॉर्नर, यानी कि एक कॉर्नर से दूसरे कॉर्नर तक. इट्स मीन जो हमारे पास रॉड है हमने उसको कमरे के फर्श पर ऐसे एडजस्ट किया. तो इट्स मीन इट्स वैल्यू इज 10 मीटर. And in this question we have to calculate breadth of the rectangle. So हमें यहाँ पर length breadth of the rectangle find out करनी है. And we know that in a rectangle all angles are 90 degree and opposite sides are equal. So angle B is 90 degree, and when angle B is 90 degree, so it is a right angle triangle. And when it is a right angle triangle, so we can use Pythagoras theorem. Angle B is 90 degree, so triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? Yes, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. But in this question, hypotenuse is given. We know that hypotenuse side of a rectangle triangle which is opposite to 90 degree, and base also given. We have to calculate perpendicular. So we convert the formula to perpendicular. So perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. Now put the value of hypotenuse and base and we calculate perpendicular, which represents breadth of the rectangle. Perpendicular, it means x square is equal to 10 square minus 8 square. X square is equal to 10 square, it means 100, 8 square it means 64. So x square is equal to 100 minus 64. It means the value of 10 is 36, and we know that 36 is the square of 6. So x is equal to 6 meter. It means breadth of the rectangle is 6 meter. Answer in which breadth of rectangle या breadth of the आप room भी कॉल कर सकते हो because it is a room. So breadth of room is equal to 6 meter. Answer. So I show question number 5 is clear. Just note down. Okay students, now we discuss question number 6. In the question number 6, size of a TV screen is identified by the length of its diagonal. यानी कि किसी भी टीवी स्क्रीन का जो साइज है वो आइडेंटिफाई किया जाएगा उसके डायगोनल्स की लेंथ के अकॉर्डिंग. जैसे सपोज करो हम ये हमारे पास एक टीवी स्क्रीन है, तो इसका जो साइज है एक्चुअली में तो लेंथ ब्रेथ होता है, लेकिन इन दिस कंडीशन इट्स साइज इज कंसीडर्ड एज अ डायगोनल की जो लेंथ होगी. अब उसमें आपको लेंथ तो ब्रेथ गिवन है. सो क्वेश्चन में ड्रॉ अ फिगर ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल whose length is 24 centimeter and the breadth is 10 centimeter and just name A, B, C, D, and the size of the TV is identified by the length of the diagonal. तो अगर ये TV का साइज बताना है, then we have to calculate length of the diagonal and which is represent the size of the TV. So because we know that angle B is 90 degrees, same like first question number 5. Angle B is 90 degree, so triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Is a right angled triangle, and because it is a right angle triangle, so we can use Pythagoras theorem. We can use Pythagoras theorem. And what is the Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. And in this question, we know that the side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse, and we have to calculate hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is AC, so AC square is equal to the value of perpendicular is 10 centimeter, and the value of base is 24 centimeter. AC square is equal to 100 plus 576, and their sum is 676. And we know that 676 is the square of 26. So AC is equal to 26 centimeter. So we can say that size of the TV is 26 centimeter. Size of TV screen is 26 centimeter. So I show question number 6 also clear. Just note down. Okay students, now we discuss question number 7. In the question number 7, to the following numbers make Pythagorean triplets. Pythagorean triplets we discussed in the previous video. Pythagorean triplets with 3 natural numbers which satisfy the relation. यानी कि A, B, C सपोज 3 नेचुरल नंबर्स हैं, तो जो नंबर्स इनमें से किसी भी एक रिलेशन को वेरीफाई करें, इनमें से किसी भी एक रिलेशन को अगर वेरीफाई करते हैं, so these numbers are called Pythagorean triplets. And now just suppose we just note down its first part. In the first part, 3 numbers are given 8, 10 and 17. And we have to find out if these are Pythagorean triplets, yes or no. अगर ये इनमें से किसी भी एक रिलेशन को कंप्लीट करती है, then it is a Pythagorean triplets. तो हम इसमें तरीका क्या है, पहले आप सबसे बड़ी सेट लोगे, इट्स मीन 17 स्क्वायर 289, एंड जो रिमेनिंग 2 सेट्स बची हैं उनके स्क्वायर का सम, इट्स मीन 64 plus 100, and their sum is 164. So we observe that 289 not equal to 164. So it means these are not Pythagorean triplet. यानी कि आपको बस एक करना है, सबसे बड़ी वाली साइड का स्क्वायर एक तरफ रखोगे और बाकी 2 साइड बची हैं उनकी स्क्वायर का सम एक तरफ. अगर दोनों साइड इक्वल वैल्यू, then these are Pythagorean triplets, but now these are not Pythagorean triplets. Okay, we discuss its third part. In the third part, numbers are given. In the third part, numbers are given 5, 12 and 13. 13 is the longest side. Longest number 13 square is equal to 169. Now sum of the square of other 2 sides, it means 25 plus 144. 25 and 144, their sum is 169. So we observe that 169 is equal to 169. So these are Pythagorean triplets. So it is very easy. आपको सबसे बड़ी साइड का स्क्वायर करना है और बाकी 2 साइडों के स्क्वायर का सम करना है. So chapter number 4, exercise 10.4 up to question number 7 is complete, and remaining question is not in your syllabus. So chapter number 10 is complete. Thank you very much.